Hey guys, so today you're going to be busy creating a video. It's going to be based off of a public service announcement video in which you are going to be discussing the do's and don'ts of internet safety, speaking to people online that you never met before in person. So you are going to first compile a list. Oh, before that, break into groups of 2 or 3 so that way you guys can collaborate. And you are going to discuss some safe online practices, talk to people safely online, the do's, as well as some of the risky behavior you might practice along with the safe stuff. So you're going to compile do's and don'ts. So based off of those do's and don'ts, you might be able to come up with some based on your own personal experience, but what might be helpful are these handouts here. The internet traffic light, in which you can reread the stuff in the gray, some tips, as well as reading the scenarios. There's a couple of stories that discuss some scenarios in which people are approached with certain situations, so you can be inspired by some of those stories. So when you create this video, first thing you do, you have somebody write down the do's and don'ts. You write a list. Now, I don't want you guys creating a video in which you are going to be just reading off of something and making a list. It should be somewhat fun and engaging. So you can come up with certain scenarios, you can come up with personal experience, some stories to kind of just work in there as some examples. Just makes it a little bit more interesting. So then the next thing you do after you make a script, make a list, you're going to make a script off of that list. Indicate who is going to say what. I would like everybody in your group to at least have a little speaking role. Okay? So after you make your script, you're going to go to Padlet. Now, I know that we were in class and we tried WeVideo and we tried, what was that, Screencastify. I found that Padlet actually has its own web video ability. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that on right now. So let me get myself a little tiny in the corner. So you are going to go to Google Classroom, and over here I'm going to have, you have the public service announcement, you know, basically the instructions, and then you're going to click on this Padlet link. So this is our blank space. I kind of changed it a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the little pink square on the bottom right, or the circle on the bottom right, and oops, and when you get to this, it gives you a little block. You're going to hit these 3 little buttons that say more, and you're going to go down on this list and you're going to find where it says the film. Then you get this screen, and you're going to get, let me make this disappear for a second. There we go. So this is the place that you're going to be doing your presentation, right in this screen here. Down below, once you start recording, you can pause it. Your recording could be up to 5 minutes, but I'm only asking for about 2 or 3 minutes. You could replay the video before you save it and post it. Yeah, you have a beautiful smile. That's cute. So let me go through and pretend that I'm making a video. So should be, there we go. Hey guys, so here's some do's and don'ts. You should be very careful when you are talking to people online. Never meet them in person alone, especially if you don't know them. You should also not give any personal information out. And again, you can talk about personal experience and that kind of thing. Then when you're done with the video, by the way, you can pause it. I just paused it. You can also, you know, make sure everybody gets involved in this video, like my little dude over here, this zombie guy, you know, he should say a couple of things if I was doing this for real. Then we close this out. So when you do this on your screen, you should have, you could say discard and restart, but on the top it says playback and save. So you hit playback and save, because yours is wonderful. You can enter a title. This is where you can put your names if you want, or if you have a group or something, you can have a little fun with it. But down below here is where you can enter your title for recording, and then you hit save. You could put your names there, and I'll show you another spot you could put your names, but I do want your names to be on here somewhere. So like I said, it could be in the title. Okay. Or where it says write something, you can absolutely write your names in here. Just like that. Okay. Oops. And then, yeah, then you're done, guys. That's it. So hopefully I'll see everybody on here. As I said before, you don't have to have, everybody doesn't have to do their individual one. You can break into groups in 2 or 3 to make it, you know, a little less. And then on next week we're going to be looking at these next time we meet. So I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. So have a lot of fun today, but try to get it done today in one class period. Thank you.